have free time. That's a wonderful thing, huh? It's a luxury to have free time in this day and age. Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. I know I look crusty right now, my hair looks crazy. Oh my god, I think I have crust in my eyes. Anyway, good morning. It is a sunny, bright sunny day. I can see through my blinds. Anyway, and I figured, you know what, let's start a vlog. I'm currently eating a clementine, mandarin, citrus. I'm eating something that's part of the citrus family. So, and I'm also drinking my water. You gotta stay hydrated. And I am about to take a shower as soon as I'm done eating, so I could go outside. I feel like today is what spring should look like, you know? What I expect of a spring day. I haven't been outside yet, but it's supposed to go up to 15 or 16 degrees by like 4 p.m. this afternoon. Well, is it afternoon, evening? You get what I mean. So I figured I would take you guys out with me. Yeah? I don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm just going to go walk around. Maybe I'll get a treat. I was about to say sweet. Get a treat. I don't know, we'll see. But honestly, I woke up in a good mood. I think I don't usually sleep well, but I think I had a good night of sleep. Instead of waking up at 7, I did change my alarm last night, and I was like, you know what? 8 will do wonders. 8 will be great. And it did do wonders, and it is great. So I woke up, did my little yoga. Yeah, I've been doing like yoga every morning for the past 9 days. I'm doing a little 30-day challenge. And after that, what did I do? Oh, I had a package. I ordered something, so I had to unbox the package. So I had to open the package, and it took me a little while to go through everything that was in the package, but I'm done with that because I received it Tuesday and today's Friday. So I was like, okay, opening it up. Because I have that habit, which is not good. I'm working on it, of like receiving my package and leaving it like over there laying. It's not a good thing, because with my laptop, I did that and I actually wanted to return it. I think I waited like a month or so to open like the box. So I was past I think I have 3 weeks to return or something like that. Anyway, all I know is that I was past the return date, and I was just like, ugh, now I'm stuck with it. So I'm trying not to do that again, especially like if it's electronics or something that is expensive. I'm like, I gotta be on it and check if everything is okay. Actually, I opened the box, but I did not really check to see if it works well. I'm gonna do that later. I also did my little planning for the day, which I think is really cute. I might show you guys. But yeah, I'll go shower. I hope you can see me. We're having lavender Earl Grey tea. So I'm just gonna put it in my to-go cup. Well, to-go cup, yeah. It's lavender, outfitting, lavender Earl Grey, lavender cup, and it's spring. I feel like it's the perfect color. And I'm just going to put, and my mug also is lavender. Anyway, so I'm going to put my collagen, give it a good stir, good mix. If I'm making a to-go cup, I like to add my sugar first, half and half, or whatever milk of choice, and then the tea. But if I were like to keep it in the mug to drink it here, well, obviously I don't have any other choice but to add everything after. I feel like to me it's the same principle. I'm gonna go get my maple syrup. I feel like it's the same thing as, you know, when you're making a drink, alcoholic drink, you need to put the ice, you need to put the ice, the alcohol, and then the chaser, right? I feel like that's the only way you can do it, because when you pour the alcohol on top, well, you didn't get to stir it. I obviously could do it myself, but why would I do that? Just put the alcohol first. Now I will try not to make a mess. Ooh, like a bus. Well, Okay, almost. Is it good? Hold on. A bit more. Yep. Slightly more. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I'd like it to be a bit more sweet. Well, I'd like it to be sweeter, but this will do. Alright, I am ready to go outside. I hope it's not cold because that's all I have. Well, worst case scenario, I will have to come back and change. That's it. And then I'm gonna go out. Oh, I need to get the compost. I wish I had another bag, like a crossbody bag, but that's big enough for me to put my book, to put like my little tripod. I used to have those way back in the days. Yeah, I need another one because I don't particularly like this little bag, and I just want something that's easy to just grab or, you know, look into. If I open my purse, my crossbody bag, whatever, it's easier than having to remove this, and it's a bit tight also. And I could loosen the strap, I believe, but it's still, it's the way the bag was made. It's still gonna be a bit tight. Anyway, I'm going to put on some running shoes. I think I'm going to put running shoes on, yeah, instead of my boots, because I just feel like my running shoes are more comfortable, but they're not that great. I think I got the Brooks 16, and I don't remember which brand it is. Brooks, I said Brooks. Oh, Brooks, Ghost 16. Okay, I meant to say Ghost 16, and I believe the brand is Brooks, but I don't find them comfortable. It's probably a me problem, yeah, Brooks. I don't find them comfortable, and I bought them. They're not even 1 year old. They're like a few months old. I want to say maybe 6-7 months. Is it? Maybe 8 months old. You know? But they're not that great. These Adidas are not that great either. So I'm like, what's going on? It must be my feet the problem, clearly. Because what do you mean? Whatever like footwear I have on, it hurts. It's just that some of them is just worse. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. We are outside. And oh, I hope I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, it is beautiful. The wind is a bit chilly, but with the sun, it's perfect. Yeah. Let me tell you something. It is so weird when you're looking at someone walking and filming with their back camera, with their phone. I know it looks weird, and I feel weird. I have no plan for today. I'm just like wandering around. I think I'm gonna go up a street that I've been looking at, and yeah, go up a hill, do a little exercises. Well, actually make my heart rate go up. I'm hungry, so I'm glad I have my tea. Third sip is better. Well, I'm almost up the hill, but I wanted to go up here and go see what the houses be looking like. Look at that. I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous vlog, but here I do find that people really, I was going to say, customize their house. Well, the outside, the porch, the front of the house with like little trinkets, whatever they feel like putting outside in front, like really different things. I think that's it's cool. It's not for me. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's looking interesting. Other times I'm like, oh, that's cute. But I think it's fun that they do that. And I mention it because, I'm comparing to Montreal, and no, I don't really get to see that. I need to remind myself not to side-eye people or stare at people for too long because my sunglasses are quite clear, you can see everything. I don't really side-eye people unless you did something that deserves a side-eye. Yeah. I have free time. That's a wonderful thing, huh? It's a luxury to have free time in this day and age. All right, so I made it all the way up. Yeah, so I'm going back on the streets. I like the colors, the shape, cute houses. Okay, I'm making my way back home because that sun is no joke. And I've been outside for a while now. I will not be sitting outside. There's no shade really, so I'm gonna go home to read, okay, and have my lunch, which will be pasta. If you've watched like my last vlog, milk bread, that's what I'm eating. So I'm just gonna put it in the microwave real quick so that I can go remove my jacket, my hoodie, yeah, and change my clothes so I can sit on my chair. I'm debating whether I should read or like do maybe a 30-minute work search session. I feel like so far it's kind of hard for me to read during the day. I might read like in the morning, and the other option is in the evening before going to sleep. I think I'm just going to watch a YouTube video. Then I will do like a 30-minute job search. I did search for like a job yesterday also. So yeah, hopefully our search is fruitful. Is that the term, fruitful? You know what I mean. It's crazy because I woke up this morning, oh the fan, and I felt good. I felt really good, and I was like, okay, I'm ready for my day. Now it's about 2:30. I think we were outside for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And now I just feel, I don't have to explain it, but I feel uneasy. I know why, it's just that I will not say why. I will not talk about it, but now I'm just like, kind of in a low mood. Anyway, maybe once I eat and I watch a little bit of YouTube and, you know, the day's gonna go on, I will go back to how I felt earlier today. And also, I'm looking at my to-do list for today, and you know, we did a few things. Yeah, we did a few things. I think the only thing that I will not be doing, that I might skip, is wash my hair. Yeah, I might skip that because I just don't feel like it, as usual. But before I start eating, I wanted to talk like briefly about your tax refund. I was watching a girl on YouTube, a lady, a woman on YouTube, and she was saying that basically she did a tax refund and she was expecting a refund, which is why she went and she started buying like a few things that she said she needed. I think it was for her apartment or like her condo, only for like the CRA, Canadian Revenue Agency, to come back to her and say that she actually will not be getting a refund, that she has to pay the amount that she thought she was going to receive. So basically she owes them money. And I was like, ooh, I want to say rookie mistake, but I don't think it's a rookie mistake. I think that a lot of people actually do that. They spend the money before receiving the money. And I'm just here to tell you, don't ever do that. Do not ever do that. Don't wait for that money to be deposited into your bank account, or I don't know if you're receiving a check by mail, whatever. Wait to have that check in your hand, you know? Wait to see that amount deposited in your bank account before spending. Now you can budget it. Like that's what I do. I do budget. If my accountant says, okay, this is what you will receive, that's the type of refund you should expect, I'm like, okay, I will put it on paper and say, okay, how am I going to budget my tax refund? But I don't ever go and start buying, because look at what happened to her. Now you're expecting, let's say you're expecting $2,000. So you go and you buy for like $1,500, expecting that money, but now no, you have to pay them $2,000 plus that $1,500 that you spend. Like, how are you going to pay it? Because I'm assuming if you were waiting for your refund, I'm like, you probably used your credit card, or maybe you used that cash that you had in your bank account, knowing that you would receive it from the government. So I'm like, don't do that. I know it's exciting to get like your tax refund, but don't do that. Don't spend it before receiving it, so that you don't find yourself in that situation. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that, because I was just like, you did what? Why would you do that? But I guess she was really 100% sure that she was going to receive a refund. But I don't trust the government like that. And even sometimes when you receive your money, they can audit you like a year, 2 years. I think it says that they can go up to 5 years, or is it 10 years? I think 5 years back. So yeah, I'm always like, even if I have the money, I can see it in my bank account, I know I can spend it, but in the back of my mind, I'm always like, what if in like 3 to 4 months, they're like, oh, we made a mistake because that happened before. Anyway, I was just like, I can't believe she did that. But at the same time, I was like, I felt bad for her. I am proud of myself because I did my workout. Yes, I did my workout in my dress. It was actually quite good. It was a good workout, and it was actually comfortable, especially when I was trying to do my squats. I'm happy I did it. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back outside because I want something sweet. So I might as well just put on my clothes from earlier and go back outside. I was chilling in my room, but like the people upstairs, like the kids, there are 3 kids, they decided to go like in the backyard to play ball, not basketball, but just like shoot their ball, I guess soccer. And you know, they're quite noisy. And also like when I open my blinds, if you are in the backyard, you can see everything in the room. There's no privacy. So I had to close the blinds, but then there's no sun. I guess it is what it is. I'll just have to cope with it until I get out of that apartment. So yeah, I'm going to get dressed. Oh, my arm hurts. My arm hurts. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get dressed and then I'll see you guys outside again. We are making progress. I'm jumping from subject to another one, but I need to cut my nails because this hand, it doesn't look too bad. But this one, as expected, I need to cut this one. I already cut the middle finger. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna cut all my nails and start over. The sun is still out. I had to reapply my sunscreen because I did sweat a little bit during my workout, and also you're supposed to reapply even though I don't, to be honest. One thing you probably didn't know about me, I like long nails. I like well, my natural long nails. And I remember when I used to travel for Carnival, whenever my nails would not be like long enough, I would just go to the nail salon, nail shop, whatever, to have them done. Because I feel like it makes my hand looks beautiful. Because I feel like I have long fingers. So with long fingers, let the car pass, go through. Okay, so as I was saying, I felt like with my long fingers, long nails, it's perfect. Anyway, just letting you know that, because if one day you're like, wait a second, why does she has like long nails with nail polish? Just know that I'm going back to the old me who I used to be. Yeah, it's just something I really like. I'm guessing people are, I don't know, somewhere else, outside, but somewhere else, because I'm surprised at how calm the street is. Yeah, for a Friday. But I'm glad, I'm happy. I like it like that. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Once I make it to the bakery. And I'll probably stop by Home Sense also to get like, I'm not gonna get anything. I was looking for popcorn. The other time I went, I didn't find it. So I might look for popcorn. And of course, I'm just gonna go look at the tea section to see if they have anything interesting. Just looking. I'm just doing some window shopping. How do they call it now? Dilly dally, something like that. But isn't it the same thing as window shopping? Okay, so I've been seeing this one, and I'm like, for this price, 100 grams of loose leaf tea, I could just order any other type of tea. This is not a good price. I know it says like it's comparable to I got cut off. I know they say it's comparable to $21, but are you mad? Anyway, maybe one day I'll try it. By the way, I know that I've been to Bliss & Co. many times. Maybe not, actually not the last 2-3 vlogs. It's been a while. Anyway, but it's not because it's good. It's like, it's decent. Yeah, it's decent. It kind of does the job, but it's not the best. I've had their sticky, well, the worst thing I've had there was the sticky pudding, sticky toffee, whatever pudding. Let me close the, yeah, okay, I'm back. The sticky toffee, I think, pudding, it was so disgusting. It was disgusting. It wasn't like, it was like eatable. No, not at all. It was disgusting. I was like, oh my God. The worst toffee, sticky, whatever pudding I've ever had in my life. But their cupcakes are just okay. I think I mentioned before that their buttercream cream cheese is it or miss. Well, most of the time it's closer to the miss part. I feel like there's not enough cream cheese, but like I said, if you have a sweet tooth like I do, it kind of does the job, kind of, but I would like to have another place to go to. It's just that by foot, it's the closest one. So I may do, but it's definitely not like, if you're going there or if you've been watching my vlogs and you think that it's really good, that's why I go back. Nah. That's not the reason. Because I don't have any other options, and to be honest, what's the name of that place? Safeway, the bakery section, it's not good. It is definitely not good. I haven't tasted everything, but most of the things was just not good. So sometimes even if I crave like something sweet, I go there, I don't see anything interesting to buy. And I've tried like different things from the bakery section, and it's not it. Anyway, so I got the Island Dream. It's basically coconut cupcake with a cream cheese buttercream frosting. And I also got a butter tart. It's my second time buying it. It's super sweet. It smells good though, but it's okay. I'm going to do half, so half of the butter tart and half of the cupcake. And tomorrow I'll eat the other half. That's what I'm going to do, but not now. I'm just going to cut them and I'm going to relax a bit in my room and try to finish like the task I have left for the day. Then I will shower, eat my supper, dinner, and then I will have my sweets. Yeah, and call it a night. I think I've had a good Friday, honestly. I'm satisfied with my day. I think yesterday was Thursday. I think I had a good day too. Yeah, I believe I had a good day. But you know what I've been trying to do? Let me go sit. It's probably not the best lighting, but we'll have to make do. Anyway, so I just wanted to briefly talk about what I've been trying to do lately. So I'm at home, I have time, and well, in the meantime, you know, I don't have a job, so in the meantime, I'm thinking I should do like something. And that's why, like with the public library, you get like, they have different workshops. So I figured I would register for them, the ones that are interesting to me. Monday, I did a career basics, which is basically a workshop about the typical questions they ask like during an interview, a job interview. So I was like, okay, it was like an hour and a half, I believe. It was interesting. The person giving the workshop, she's a career coach. So I did that Monday. And then Wednesday, I did a heart in anxiety. Is that how it's called? I don't remember what it's called exactly, but it was a workshop about basically how to cope with your anxiety through heart, yeah. So I did that. It was an hour and she basically like gave us some tips, and we did do like a few activities. So we had one activity was like to cut paper, another one was like to give a shape your paper, give it a shape, a bit like origami. All you need to know, it was a workshop about like using art, drawing and other things for you to cope with your anxiety. And then I signed up for another one, which will be in 2 weeks or next week. No, I think it's next week. It's basically how to do, oh my God, how is it called? It's not journaling. I forgot, but anyway, I signed up for a third workshop, and today, which is Friday, I was thinking, the plan initially was for me to go to the library, the public library. We've been together. They have a job desk over there, so basically you go and they can help you with like your resume, how to build your resume. They help you to practice your interview skills. Anyway, so they offer like a whole bunch of free services. But they also offer, it's not related to job desk, but it's to practice your English. So I don't know how it goes exactly, but I know it's 2 hours and you just show up. You don't have to register for it. You show up and apparently you could just have conversation with different people. I don't know if they're giving different topics, but I was like, okay, I'm going to do that because I do speak English, but since I don't speak English every day, unless I'm talking like to the vlog, unless like I'm vlogging, I don't really get to practice my English. And what happens is that, let's say when I go to an interview, I tend to forget words, or when I'm communicating with people, I tend to forget words, and I'm just like searching for words that I know most of the time, but I forget. And it's because I don't practice. I don't practice enough, and I was like, oh, here's my opportunity to actually just show up so I could be a bit more fluent. That's what I'm trying to say. Because the thing is that when you do a job interview, it is stressful. I think I do manage my stress well, but it's still stressful. So if I have that stress factor, I tend to kind of forget the words even more. So that's not a good look. And yeah, I just thought I would do that. I didn't go. Maybe I'll do it next Friday. I'll see, but I think this would be a good thing for me. I wish it was like closer to my house. The reason I didn't go is because I was already thinking about like the hour plus walk to get there, and then after that to come back. But I put it on my list, so I will try that. All of that to say that I've been looking at workshops, different things to do. I also, listen, I've been trying to learn Spanish for the past, I want to say 15 years. No joke. The amount of classes I took, yet I'm still like unable to speak Spanish. Yeah, I'm back to like beginner level, but probably level 2. So yeah, I'm just trying to find different things to do. And now that I don't want to say spring is officially here because we're in Canada. So tomorrow it could just snow. We never know. But I know that the warm weather is upon us. So I'm thinking it's time for me to be a bit more active, but not just like physically, but intellectually also. And I also signed up for a class. It's an English grammar class. Yeah. Because I just want to be like I said, a bit more fluent, and also I feel like my vocabulary is not extensive at all. So I figured while I don't have a job, let me work on these things, right? Okay. I don't know if you can see me well, but I'm just here to end the vlog. My Greek bowl, whatever, was good. Yeah, it was good. I think the tzatziki sauce really helped it, definitely. Because like ground chicken is, it's dry. A bit like ground turkey, it's dry. And on top of that, it's like extra lean ground chicken. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed spending the sunny day with me. A sunny day with me. Now I'm about to eat my sweets. Yeah, I did half and half like I told you, and then I put them in the bowl. So I am going to indulge and watch a little bit of YouTube and probably just get ready for bed. Well, it's 8:23. Anyway, I'm gonna chill, relax, read my book before bed, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to. See you in the next one.